Guys, how you guys doing?
All right.
How are you?
Great.
So you're firing up Google Maps again for Cleveland in
Oh
the
yeah,
stadium?
I'm fired up, ready to roll. Google Maps has helped.
What have you?
I'm excited to play it. I haven't played in Cleveland yet, so I'm from Ohio. I was born there in Cincinnati, but haven't played there yet. And I know growing up, I used to watch the games, just because I'm Cincinnati and Ohio and just Cleveland and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm excited to play there. First time playing there. It's a tough environment. I've always heard. I've always heard it's super loud, and they have a great crowd. So they have a really good team too. So we got to be ready to go.
How long did you live in Cincinnati for?
I was really young. I moved when I was about 2, but we used to go back every year, a couple times a year. So all the way to about high school, really. So I had a lot of family and family friends that lived there.
What part of Cincinnati did you live in?
Man, this is a town. I want to say Spring.
Okay.
Spring something? I'm not positive. No,
Okay.
I haven't been there since 11th grade. I think.
When you're prepping for the Browns, how big a factor is Myles Garrett, and what do you tend to do?
Well, yeah, Myles Garrett looks amazing on film. I think he's got 7 or 8 sacks. He's making a lot of plays. I got to spend a little bit of time with him, this summer, around the ESPYs week, just being around him and stuff like that. Just a great person. Does a lot of amazing things off the field. Obviously, the player on the field, he's a superstar. But off the field, all the things he does, I know he's really kind of a leader and help leading water boys and all the things they've been doing, just community stuff. And so he's just a great overall player, great person. So I'm expecting him to bring his best for sure.
When you have a player that is so big, Russell, like Myles takes up so much space, just what are the keys going against a guy like that versus any other great pass rusher?
Well, he's not just big; he's athletic. He can really run. I remember watching his combine and seeing this guy run. It's crazy. Yeah, we got to be aware of where he is. I think we've played great players like him before. You put him in a bunch of guys like Khalil Mack and Von Millers of the world, and he's younger. Obviously, he hasn't played as many games as those guys have, but he's that caliber of an athlete for sure.
You got to know Baker Mayfield a little bit too, right? Doing that show.
Yeah, we did. QB, yeah, it was cool getting to know Baker, just being around him, his competitive nature and everything else, and just seeing him get drafted, #1 overall was pretty cool, for the shorter guys. So, I know he's a great competitor, and he's always loved winning.
When you're facing guys like Mack and Garrett, how much can you, running outside of them or threatening to run outside them, slow down their pass rush, give them something to think about?
I don't really think about that often, but I think that obviously my ability to move and get outside and make things happen is always a tough thing on the defense. But it's not something I'm trying to do. It just naturally happens. I think that you also got to know that they can run too. So you just gotta pick and choose the times and when to do it if it happens, and just be smart with the football when you get outside the pocket.
Every game is different, but when the 49ers dominated the Browns, does it mostly remind you guys as a team also after that they're a dominating team?
Yeah, I think that every game in the NFL is different. Every moment's different. No matter what happened the week before, it doesn't mean anything about this week. And the reality is you got a lot of great football players on every team in the National Football League. The Cleveland Browns got a lot of amazing football players, and last week doesn't determine who they are, and we have to understand that. We understand that they've got all the talent in the world. They can do a lot of things. They got great coaching and stuff, and so we got to be on our stuff. Freddie Kitchen's a great offensive coach. Being head coach, offensive mind. They have Steve Wilkes, great defensive coordinator, who's done a lot of amazing things over his time in terms of calling plays, and seen him a bunch of times over the years, and from Carolina to Arizona, and now with the Browns. And so we have to be prepared, and we're going to be prepared. We're excited about that. We've had a great week so far. We're locked in and loaded. I think that their game last on Monday night, it was a tough one because they started off so poorly.